What's up guys, it's Nacho Sushi coming in with a hot video. I made a mistake. I bought some cheap fish food. This guy had some food that he had bought in a bulk package. He said that his fish didn't like it and he was selling portions of it for $1.50 at the pet store. His boss allowed it, I guess. There was 5 different types of food in the package, so I bought 2 of them, and I thought I'd check and see if my fish liked it. I put some in with my discus. They didn't really eat any of it. I think they ate some of the brine shrimp mix, but that's about it. So I siphoned out the food that they didn't eat and put it in this tank with my guppies yesterday, and I don't know if you could see from this angle, I'll get a close-up, but the water turned cloudy overnight. It started stinking real bad and I lost a couple fish. So I'm going to show you how to do a 100% water change. Hopefully that'll rectify the situation and I won't lose any more of my guppies. Normally I wouldn't do a 100% water change. This is an emergency situation. The way I'm going to do it is the safest way that I know how. If you don't feel comfortable doing it this way, please don't. I don't want you hurting your fish or killing your fish. As you can see, I've already drained the tank down somewhat, and I'll kind of walk you through the procedure to getting through the 100% water change in a quick manner. This is a 10-gallon tank. I have 10 gallons of water already ready over here, and all the water is just tap water with some prime chemical mixed in it from Seachem. Yeah, like I said, I've lost a couple guppies already. I don't know if it's a bacterial bloom or what, but you can see how the water looks. Real cloudy and murky. You know, it was clear like this yesterday. I put a different chunk of the food into this tank, and then the chunk of food I put in here just turned the water, you know, real cloudy and made it start stinking real bad. So I'm lucky it didn't hurt my other fish. Otherwise, you know, I'd be pretty mad. So let me get this water in here. This is pretty much an emergency water change. If your fish are ever real sick on you, or if you have, you could use the same procedure if you find out that you have really high ammonia levels or really high nitrates, nitrites, or if your pH level is just way off, you could use this same method to get back to a baseline real quickly. So you just start your siphon in there. You can see there's, I didn't get the tank exactly clean. I'm just trying to dilute the water as much as possible. And that's pretty much the key point when you're doing a 100% water change. You can't take out all of the water and put in 100% new water. You have to just dilute it 2 or 3 times, and then you'll get back to, you know, as clean as you possibly can. So you can see 2 dead fish right there. There's one stuck in the tree and then one floating around. So my siphon just stopped on me, and I pulled the hose out to restart it and spilled water everywhere. Have to clean that up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drain this back down to 50%, put in another 5 gallons, and then I'm going to leave it for tonight, and I may do it again tomorrow. This is the safest way that I know how to do 100% water change. If you drain it all the way down to here and fill it all the way back up, it's too much of a shock for the fish. Too big of a, you know, pH swing. Too much of a hardness swing, the hardness of the water, because the guppies like a real hard water, and they use up some of that, some of the minerals and stuff that's in the water as they grow. So, you know, if you're swinging all your parameters around, you're going to kill all your fish off at once. So, like I said, to recap, drain it down halfway, fill her up. That's 50%. Drain it down halfway again, fill it up. That's 100% water change. That's the most you want to do, you know, probably in one day. Unless you know what you're doing, or unless the fish are used to it. You know, if there's a fish that's in a river, they're gonna have, you know, massive changes throughout the day. You know, the heat, when it heats up in the daytime, gets colder at nighttime, the water's constantly going past them. You know, some fish are used to it, some fish can handle it, but I'm not gonna risk it. I have a lot of baby guppies in here, and I still have some real nice male guppies in here. So I'm not gonna risk it. 100% tonight, maybe another 100% tomorrow, and hopefully I won't lose any more fish. Here goes about 5 fish. There's five dead guppies in there. All thanks to my local pet store selling me some, you know, crappy fish food. So I'm done with the 100% water change. I guess the moral of the story is, don't trust somebody that says, you know, they have some discounted food. So I'm done with the 100% water change. And I guess what I learned from this is, you can't trust anybody, even if they work at the pet store. You know, anything can happen. I'm just lucky it didn't happen to my discus. You know, they're a lot more expensive than guppies, but, you know, I still care about the guppies. That's why I keep them. I like them. I don't want anything to happen to them. So if anybody says that the food is used chemicals, used equipment even, you want to make sure you sterilize it somehow before you use it. Boiling water, or some type of sanitizer that's safe for aquariums. Yeah, just make sure you do your due diligence. Otherwise you'll end up with a bunch of dead fish. Can't really see them. You can see a couple of them. So I'm going to take these to the pet store tomorrow, have them replaced, and get my money back for the food. You know, it's only a couple bucks, but it's just the principle of it. And you can see how much better the tank looks, you know, after 100% water change. The fish look like they're doing a lot better. You can see them swimming around a lot more. Last night when I came in here and looked at them, they were all huddled up in the corners. You know, like I've never seen before. You know, that just kind of bothered me. And then today I saw a couple dead fish in there, so I went ahead and did 100% water change. I thought maybe, you know, the tank would just cycle and fix itself, but I could tell it was just going downhill fast. And you want to stay on top of things like that. So this is how to do 100% water change. So this is how to do 100% water change with just tap water and prime. I adjusted the temperature a little bit before I put the water in the tank. I have a heat gun, and I got it up to about 80 degrees before I put it in the tank. I didn't want to shock the fish too bad. You know, they're already going through enough stress as it is. So that's really it. Just make sure the temperature is okay and add some prime to the water, and you should be good. If you guys have an idea for a video or any requests or questions, go ahead and put that in the comments below. Thanks for checking out this video. If it helped you, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and check out my other videos. Thanks. So here's my tank a day later. You can see it's all cleared up. The fish are swimming around. They're nice and healthy. So it was that stinking fish food. I don't know what the heck that guy was thinking selling it to me. I'm about to go down there and take my dead fish down there and get my money back for the food, and yeah, maybe get some other fish to replace the ones I lost.